My prayers have been answered. I put out the good energy and the universe rewarded us today with some teases at combat and party elements for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Time is flying because we're already at post number 5 from the Final Fantasy VII official Twitter page updates, which the community and I are assuming are part of a series leading up to a total of 7, which we will have the finale rewarding us hopefully with a new trailer on the same day or during the Summer Games Fest show on June 8th. I mean, they have to, or else this whole thing has just been absolutely cruel and one of the worst marketing plans I've ever seen in my life. Our channel has gone through tons of content, but our soul, our bread and butter has always been Final Fantasy VII. So if you've been here from the beginning or you joined in between, this is a massive occasion you do not want to be missing out on. Only 19% of you guys who watch and love the videos are currently subbed. Let's raise that even higher. Now with that being said, let's get into the video. Post number 5 is here, and many who know about our combat guides will know exactly why I am very hyped about it. It reads, has the battle system changed from Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is answered by the game's battle director, Teruki Endo. And he said in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, new comrades will be joining you in battle, and you can cooperate with other party members in even closer ways than before. It might not seem like much, but there is actually a lot to unpack here. First off, the green highlighted text, as we have been saying, are elements that will be showcased, answered, and revealed in some way during the new trailer, hopefully at the end of all this. With them saying new comrades will join, obviously we know the traditional party members are expected to be there. We have the gang from Midgar and Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, Barret, and Red 13. But Yuffie is also lurking nearby. In CGI form, we already saw Ketchi, but we can definitely expect to see Vincent and Sid being included in this too. But my absolute dream come true would be allowing us to battle with all party members while switching between them freely like in Final Fantasy X. I know for the story purposes, it made sense that Cloud and them would split up and you can use the PHS to call the other party members back and switch your party. But I always kind of disliked this idea personally. As a kid, I imagined they were all roaming around together, you know, the squad. But if they introduce in battle that we can call teammates in to swap or even perform assists, like with Sid, he can literally Dragoon jump into the battle and pin an enemy down while we unleash tons of ATB combos with other members. I can't even say what I will do out loud if we see that that is what they added. Introducing the synergy mechanic in Yuffie's DLC was a fantastic step forward. I mean, how crazy is that the DLC follow-up for the original vanilla game that it's from has a new combat mechanic completely built in and is way better. I mean, overall with Integrate, the combat in the next-gen enhancement was for sure an upgrade over the vanilla remake, which is crazy to say because remake did feel really good. But thanks to the 60 frames per second, we were able to now cancel combos and build up ATB like crazy. They reworked the previously useless blue materia, Synergy, and made it the best materia in the game. It went from costing MP and ATB to being completely free and not costing anything. And it's like, why would you not use it now? It's basically a mandatory materia that needs to always be slotted in. And then they implemented Synergy with Yuffie and Sonon, where Sonon cannot be controlled directionally, but you can input commands to make him enhance Yuffie's approach and damage. They might be doubling down on this and implementing this new mechanic for every party member, which means we can look forward to some unique combinations, like specific moves that are only available for Cloud and Barret, and specific moves for Red 13 and Tifa, Vincent and Yuffie. My brain is exploding right now. New comrades can also mean, of course, new characters in the sense that they previously were unplayable characters and they now can join the party. Like everyone's fan favorite, Jessie. No? Nobody? Okay. This definitely is alluding to Zack, but most likely Sephiroth too during the Nibelheim flashback. But maybe even more. Could be Roche and many others. I don't think they will be permanent additions to the party, but maybe during certain segments, you can see others join in battle to help you out in those moments. What other party members are you guys hoping to see? Combat was definitely a universally strong point for Remake. I have complete faith that they will do it all over again and knock it out the park with Rebirth. And I can't wait to get a look and feel for whatever that might be. When this all started last week, I was upset with the initial statement from Kitase. Over the last 3 years, every time that he was asked about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, he always responded with, "Development is going great, We're hoping to reveal something soon. Legit, it's been a lot of times he's been repeating those statements. So seeing a copy and pasted statement again, I was annoyed. But then the second statement came in, and a sudden realization came over that these are not statements with the purpose of giving us an update. These are elements that will be revealed and showcased to us when they get to the finale and end of this marketing cycle. So we very well will be officially knowing when the game is releasing. And in post number 2, it was something totally brand new. I completely caught off guard because, for one thing, it's been the idea that they may retain a linear and non-open world or zone approach for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And another thing, this was never spoken about before. It was the game's director Naoki Hamaguchi talking about the high degree of freedom that players will be experiencing and how we can enjoy a myriad of different stories along the way. If this next trailer they have planned really goes into detail about the open world and what kind of side missions will be taking place within the open world and doing and accessing other elements about that, collectively, everyone will lose their shit. The characters of Final Fantasy VII are beloved by many, so seeing them do like side missions together, the banter, especially between Red 13 and Barrett, which is what they're pretty much aiming towards right now, I am super excited for all of that, and they will for sure hit a milestone with this next title if they showcase those elements properly in the upcoming trailer. Post number 3 is a very interesting one, because given the fact that destinies will be different this time around, writer Kazushige Nojima stated that players will be witnessing a chain of narrative developments that lie at the very heart of the Final Fantasy VII story, while we discover each character's destiny, each part being of the key word, meaning we will be learning about all characters' new destiny. Since the predetermined fate has been defeated, previous characters in the OG Final Fantasy VII might have their roles increased or possibly reduced. And the fourth post was a bit more tame and honestly mostly a marketing tactic to be more open to newcomers and promote more sales, something a lot of businesses do really, by them saying they've made preparations so that fans don't have to play Final Fantasy VII Remake first and can jump directly into Rebirth. Just imagine when part 3 drops, they say, by the way, you don't need to play Rebirth to understand this one. Okay. So far, I've combined all the letters in green from these posts in a word generator, and I came up with absolutely nothing. I even took all the first letters and tried as well with that. There is absolutely nothing, guys. I don't think that they're going for something cryptic in that way. I mean, this is Square Enix. It's not Ed Boon. The biggest takeaway from all of this is that it's leading up to a total of 7 posts, with something big dropping at the end of it on that day, either a trailer or an announcement of their own event. But I am curious to know what you guys think. Have you been enjoying these updates? What theories have you been coming up with? Comment below and let's get a discussion going. Today's post is by far my favorite and pretty much is up there with the post talking about freedom. A lot is still left to see, and it seems that they have a lot left to show us very soon. I cannot wait to break it down all for you guys, and I think I'm going to be going live today to play me some Remake, because it's been a while and I've been fiending for some combat. If you guys want to tune into that, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More Final Fantasy VII Rebirth updates are on the way, and you do not want to miss them. My name is Blitz, and thanks for watching.